Nicht mehr auf die Buslane fahren, weil die Radfahrer, die kommen hier rechts und links und die sind ja sowas von lebensmüde.
Ja. Du weißt, die stecken oder der.
Which is another theatre that we have here, which we won't be seeing today, which is the indoor theatre, which is just behind us over there. But we are today going to spend about half an hour in the globe space. We'll do a tour, we'll go sort of to various levels within the space, and then we'll go over to the rehearsal room and put into practice. And then if there's no let's see if we finish upstairs and then to go to the back row there.
USA. Nico ist noch
maybe some of us can maybe come over to this and lean over. But make sure you can see and hear us over here.
Rutsch mal rein.
The audience can see other audience members in the space. The audience are also aware of the architecture of the space, the iconography. There's lots of interesting murals you can see on the wall and iconography from the Elizabethan period. So it's a real challenge for the actor to communicate with the audience, to grab the audience's attention. This is one of sort of the most exciting. Those people would pay the least. And so there's something about that idea that is interesting in terms of how we can play around with text. And we're going to look about that a bit later. And so what I mean by that is, it feels like for the actor there may be certain things. That is a wonderful thing to like, yes, the shared light. And what is great about that is, so we have matinee performances and evening performances here, like in many theatres. But what you get when you come to a performance at certain times of the summer at the Globe for an evening performance is that the performance will begin in daylight, and as the play progresses, the light will darken. And there's something very helpful about that for certain plays, particularly tragedies. Something like Othello. Was the last production bit here, which I saw, was with Mark Rylance, who you may know as being a great film actor, but was the original artistic director here. There was a production at Ealing with Andre Holland.
Distracted by the outside.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful what you brought up there. And I think what it makes me think about, listen up everyone, is that usually in a theatre space we talk about the fourth wall. And the fourth wall is usually the gap between what's happening on stage and the audience. I feel like in that space, the fourth wall is actually behind the audience.
Yes.
You know, it has the end to the space. Once we're in the space, I think the actors and the audience is an extra actor. The audience is absolutely a part of the action, and it's something that we have to explore when we're working there. So well done. Yeah.
My name is Till, and I was surprised that the stage is actually pretty high up, like compared to the lower price seat and the standing seats. You still have to look up. I thought that the stage goes like towards the belly or something like that, but actually goes like kind of high, like here, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
Yeah, good observation. Okay, come to a stop. Okay, good. We don't want to run before we can walk. So how do we find that balance? Again, we're talking about... Can you take over? Take over now with the leader. Very good, very good. So put your attention on the person that's speaking, guys. Please, thank you.
When the hurly-burly is done, and the battle lost and won, and will be here the set of snow. Where the place?
Upon the leaf. Where the meat is made there.
Yes,
Wonderful, everyone. Wonderful, good. And it's that thing that we find. The wall is not our friend. Let's step away from the wall. Let's take the energy of that. What were people talking about earlier? That wood, that oak. It's not quite the same here, but there's that sense of the earth that we need to find. There is an earthiness. Spirits are being called upon in this scene. It requires some groundedness. Okay, off you go.
When shore we free, meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain.
When the hurly-burly down, when the battle's lost and won.
There will be here the set of sun.
Where? Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There to me, with my pet.
I come when I do.
Head of coals.
Anon. There is foul and foul is there. Hover fruit, the fog and fill the air.
Well, I think that is probably enough as an intro. So, if you can only look at that building just in front of you, any idea what the building is?
At the time when this was built, it started in Victoria. And she particularly liked this style of building. This is why in what makes the building, one part which is slightly different. It's the part of the Palace of Westminster, which has been there almost 1,000 years.
A French king that came over from the north of France called William I. We call him William the Conqueror in England because actually he came and conquered us. So he came. You will notice that there is a little showcase next to the marsh with some